on a larger scale of what we've seen, I guess it's been close to 100 days now, or at
Yeah.
least I forget how many days it's been. What is the general idea that's emerging for
Oh,
you
oh,
of what's
that's
happening?
very simple. They're idiots. These guys are idiots. They said, sorry. I mean, the House and Senate Republicans aren't stupid. They're following the stupid. They're
Yeah,
just, but what this government is about, because I think it's really important for Americans to understand this. You're going to see just an amazing quantity of stupid. And you really need to look at it and recognize it for what it is. Like that, but because you asked about how it all clicks together. The tariffs, incredibly stupid. Like the president of the United States literally does not understand economics. He doesn't
right,
understand what a trade deficit is. He doesn't understand the history
right.
of what tariffs have done, right? So he's wrecking the economy. He's wrecking the United States economy and the world economy. Remember, Elon destroyed Twitter. He
Yeah,
took the company, he paid what, $44 billion for a company. I don't know what it's worth today, but he wrecked it.
yeah.
And he cut it off from the outside world, just like Trump is now trying to cut off the United States from the outside world and thinks everybody's going to come in. No, no, they're going to go everywhere else, and you're just going to shrink the value of your company or your government. They're tearing people, they're like mass firing people from the CDC, from the nuclear weapon security people, from social. They're just gutting the government, and the damage is everywhere. And there's going to be so much more damage, and people are going to start to feel it. They don't get their social security checks. So these guys are just very stupid. The Signal chat, they literally put the editor of an anti-Trump publication, The Atlantic, on like we're about to bomb the Houthis. We're about to bomb Yemen. Here's where we're going. Here's when we're going, right? And and it's only because that guy, Jeff Goldberg, is actually way more patriotic than any of them ever were, that
Right.
he didn't like publish that. He's the editor of a magazine. He's got the greatest scoop in the world. He
Yeah.
sits on it. Because he's protecting the country. And those scumbags have the gall to claim, hey, that the raid went off fine. It went off fine because he kept his mouth shut. So these guys are morons. They're wrecking the economy. They're wrecking national security. They're wrecking the government. They're wrecking the health agencies. They're wrecking vaccines. They're wrecking everything. That's what all clicks together.
So the Dunning, what is it called? The Dunning-Kruger
I
effect?
think it is Dunning-Kruger. Yeah.
Dunning-Kruger, where what makes things worse is when somebody who doesn't have intellectual capacity thinks very highly of their own intelligence.